BRUINS.com. We're with you here Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, delivering you live free sports picks for the next day's games. That's what we call opening lines. So we go against, we give you plays against these opening numbers. You always want to make sure you like and subscribe. Of course, set notifications for this show because you want to make sure you get the best numbers before they start moving. So be sure to do that. Before we get started, reminder of a few things. Our ongoing promo here for our video audience. You can save 20% off our pre-and pick packages when you use the promo code TONYT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and you'll be able to find your favorite capper and then get signed up. We also would like to hear from you. So post your picks in the comments below. We're all interested in seeing what you're on. So is the audience as well. We greatly appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead. Let's let you know who's on with me here tonight. That'll be Ramon who will join us here for tonight. And we might as well, we've got Ramon on here. We'll go ahead and get started onto his segment. Ramon, as we'll take a look here. We're looking here at Major League Baseball here for tonight, as we've got, actually for Friday night, as we got the Orioles take on the Tigers.
That's okay, Tony. I think I called all the games yesterday, Wednesday. So that's the one thing I've learned about getting into this business with you. As everyone might complain about, they don't know what day it is. That's the way it's going with me and joining you. But I know tomorrow's Friday, and I know the Orioles are playing the Tigers in this one-weekend series getting underway. The Tigers are minus $1.40 and the total 8. This one has Jordan Lyles going up against, it looks like Edwin Rodriguez. Some of the line services aren't showing a starter yet. Pretty sure Edwin's going to go in this one. For Lyles, he's 2-2 with a 4.05 ERA, and right now the Orioles are batting just .216 against left-handers, and they've also gone under in 9 of their last 30 games this season. Also, the Orioles 5-10 to the under at home. They are playing as a long-term under right now, Tony, dating back to last season, 15-33 in the last 48 games. For the Tigers, they're 10-21 to the under this season. So you see where I'm going here. I don't even know if we need to get on these shows. I've got so many unders, but they seem to be hitting early on. We talked about it long and hard about the ball off the bat and how things are going. Maybe things are starting to peak up a little bit, Tony. What was just a 60% trend to the under a couple of weeks ago is dipped down now to 56% of the games going under. But I will tell you, the Tigers batting just .223 on the for the season and .215 versus right-handers at home. The bullpen for the Tigers, a 3.13 ERA, been one of the best. Orioles not as great in the bullpen, but last 10 games, 2.84 in the last 10 in the bullpen. So they've looked pretty good there. So I just have this one going under, Tony. Two teams that definitely trending under. The series definitely going under. Also dating back to last year, 3-13-1 over the last 17 games. So that's the way I see this one with the Orioles and the Tigers on Friday going under 8 runs.
All right, Ramon Scott here. Orioles, Tigers going under total of 8 runs. All right, let's continue on here on Open Lines with Ramon Scott. Our next game, Ramon, we'll be looking at here will be the Indians and the Twins.
Tony. Gotcha, the Guardians and the Twins. Ha. I know it's already happened to us plenty of times, and I even wrote Indians on my sheet, so I don't have an excuse either. But I know it's the Guardians and the Twins. This one's got Aaron Savali going for the Guardians, and they're trying to get Savali on track. He's they're 0-5 in Savali starts. Remember, he was 12-5 last year. The peripherals weren't great, but he definitely looked pretty good most of the time there. And walk rate's okay, 2.34. The bullpen for the Guardians, 2.48 in the last 10 games. Now, the Guardians are definitely one of the top batting teams so far in the majors, but I look at this one going into Minnesota where those unders have been kind of prevalent. The Twins are 12-16 to the under this season, including 2-5 over their last 7 games. The Twins are going to have Sonny Gray going in this one with a 3.48 earned run average. The total here in this one, Tony, is going to be 8.5, shaded to the under. I don't know if there'll be movement, so again, this is opening line, so you might want to get in early. I'm already seeing some 8/20s. Now maybe with the Indians lineup that will keep it to for the most part 8.5. The Twins are definitely favored in this one, -160. So the Twins have a bullpen of a 2.86 earned run average at home, including 2.4 over the last 10 games, and this series has gone under in 5 of the last 7. Tony, people might remember or note that the Indian, it's a Guardian. Tony, you got me. The Guardians had a COVID issue, and they missed. They had to not play their last game. Well, where that stands right now, it looks like only one player is going to miss the game or have to go on the list right now for COVID, and it was mostly the managers and coaches that were most affected. I believe 6 staff members got COVID, and I believe they will be missing a little bit of time here, including the manager. So it hasn't affected the team, thankfully, and just that's just of note because they did, like I said, they did miss the last game because of the COVID scare in the clubhouse. I believe everyone tested fine today. So, anyways, I've dribbled on a little bit long with that, so I left some of my notes short. But I'm going to go under 8.5 in the Indians and the Twins. Try to slow down the Guardians, Tony. Boy, if you weren't on live, I'd want to record this one again. I'm blaming you.
All right, Ramon Scott here. Guardians and Twins going under a total of 8.5 runs. All right, so everyone, let's take a look over at TonySpace.com here for Friday, where your numbers just continue to go up and up and up here. 3,504 units of profit as we record here, showing great profit last week. For today so far, numbers are coming great. All right, we got a big card here from Major League Baseball. We're going to have 2 from the NBA. Looks like there's 3 from NHL. What do you have going on over at the site?
Well, Tony, no doubt about it, going to be involved in the Major League Baseball card. Having a pretty good night in baseball today after maybe 2 little rough ones there. But with that big card, I'll definitely be having plenty of action on that card. I already see a couple of totals I'd like. Surprise, surprise. And in the NBA, Tony brought home another winner tonight so far on the under. In the write-up, you get my plays, there's a little write-up, usually a paragraph or 2. Don't want to bore anybody. People just want their plays, but I specifically, the play was on the under. I said, watch for Miami. They're going to come out. This will be a big defensive effort. I called for both teams in my write-up. I said both teams will likely score under 100 points, and that was indeed the case. And boy, Tony, that makes my run right now in the NBA 32 wins and 11 losses. Over the last 43. So really just to clean it up right there. They're all documented on my handicapper profile page. So this isn't just some tout speak. Go check it out for yourself. I've been crushing, Tony. That's all there is to it in the NBA playoffs. I'm really happy with it and happy I'm on board with you guys because it's been good to me with the patrons as well, getting on board with those plays. So in the National Hockey League, also be involved. That 3-game card tomorrow. Big games, man. Rangers in Pittsburgh, Florida, Washington, Calgary, and Dallas. Can't wait for that. I'll definitely be involved there. Also, Tony, UFC coming up this weekend, this Saturday, and a Bellator card tomorrow. I went 2-1 in Bellator, 2-1 in UFC last week, so probably be involved there as well. If you can crank out two winners in every 3 fights, probably going to come out ahead. So just really liking it, Tony. Really liking these numbers. Trying to keep. I love that 3,000. I'm just trying to make sure keep it above 3,000 over 30 days. And again, Tony, we are based on a 1-unit play. So I'm not saying that our plays are geared towards a high clientele. I respect everybody out here on the platform watching, even on the free plays, on the shows, following on social media. But we're graded on a 1-unit platform. We know that we're selling picks here, Tony, and sometimes those picks can range up to, $5, $10, $15, even $20, $25 a pick, depending if you get a guarantee or whatever. So one great thing about it is I know that people are probably playing a little bit more than just one unit on these plays, especially if you got, that'd be like putting 10 or 20% on buying the pick itself. So the fact that you see the plus 3,000 units there for me over the last 30 days for the average player that is buying picks, probably double or triple of that number. I'm pretty sure about that, Tony.
That's right, guys. Again, we're here with Ramon Scott over at TonySpace.com. You see numbers 3,504 units of profit documented the last 30 days. You can verify that by visiting Ramon's handicapper page over at TonySpace.com. Go down to where it says pick history. All that data is there for you to see. These grades, these picks are graded very quickly here. So be sure to check it out. Of course, Ramon will have for our live audience plays up there here. Long-term passes the way to go. The 3, 7, or 30 all sports pass will get you all the plays Ramon releases here during that period of time to select when you go to his handicapper page and make that purchase. Also, he puts up one-day passes. A lot of times he'll put together a mega pass, so look for that on Friday morning as well from Ramon Scott over at TonySpace.com. Of course, that 1 month all sports pass, you've seen the numbers that Ramon's put up. They've been very impressive. Get 1 month of premium picks for Ramon for that 30-day period. Of course, we'll save you some money when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. It'll save you 20% off. Of course, you can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description below. Go to the All Cappers tab on the top, click it, and get signed up. All right, Ramon, as always, great having you show. You're doing great work here. Of course, we want to let everybody know about your Twitter.
Yeah, you can follow all of the Tony's Picks handicappers on Twitter. There you see my handle there, Tony's Picks Ramon. Just put Tony's Picks, followed by your favorite Tony's Picks handicapper. Put their first name on it. You're going to find their Twitter handle. We're putting 1 or 2 picks up there each and every day. So if you follow all the Tony's Picks handicappers, you can get anywhere from, maybe 8 to 20 free picks every day. So if you're not interested in purchasing the picks or the free picks on the videos, that's not the game you're interested in, you're probably likely to find the game you are interested in through the social media feeds of the cappers here at Tony's Picks. So log on to Twitter, sign on, and subscribe to all those handicappers, and you'll get plenty of extra free picks from the group here at Tony's Picks. I think it's a neat little thing that we got going on.
Yeah, we certainly do, guys. Follow Ramon, Tony's Picks Ramon, on Twitter. All right, Ramon, it's as always great having you show. Continue that great success, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right, Tony, good to be with you. Another big sporting event this weekend I know people might be interested in, even though I know we're in the middle of the NHL playoffs, but the World Ice Hockey Championships in Finland are starting tomorrow. Probably take a look at that, too.
Yeah, no question about that. All right, Ramon, have a great night. Ramon Scott here on Opening Lines. Hey, we're here with Opening Lines Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And for our show, you want to make sure you set the notifications because you want to get those good numbers on the Opening Lines because there's a lot of movement on these numbers. So make sure you log in and watch us live. Reminder, we're back here tomorrow with our other show, Game Day Picks. That one's 3 Eastern Time. We'll bring in our cappers from TonySpace.com, deliver live free picks for the Friday's action. Game Day Picks live Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, this show is Opening Lines at 10 Eastern Time. So 2 live shows we broadcast here from TonySpace.com with the cappers, the capping crew here. So be sure to log in and subscribe and set notifications. Of course, you can always follow me here on Twitter, Tony's Picks. All right, let's continue on here with the show. Now it's time for my pick. We're going to be looking here at this one between the Bucks and the Celtics. The Bucks favored at home -1.5. I'm going to look here on that side. I'll be looking here at the Bucks here -1.5. I want to just take a look here again here at this injury report because my concern here for this Celtics is the health of Robert Williams. He's a key contributor for this team. We saw with his absence how team was able to exploit the Celtics defense. And again, he's missed the last 2 games. The Milwaukee Bucks coming off that comeback victory last night, but again, it looked like he was questionable with that knee. Of course, that knee inflammation is something that you got to be concerned about. Always concerned about those lower leg injuries. You know, when someone if you have to miss a playoff game for a knee, that's pretty serious. That is pretty. And if he does play through, you got to wonder whether or not he'll be 100%. Will he have his mobility at 100%? Will he have that speed at 100%? How will that play here in that situation? And I think that's a key. I think it's a key point here in this series is the health of Robert. And again, still the same. They're still showing here as questionable. Missed the past 2 games, and of course they need his help down low. This is a long series. Al Horford's kind of getting there long in the tooth. Okay, there hasn't been much time between these games, right? It's 1 day off, and that's it. And this definitely will be a game time decision. Is there? And if you need that, if you miss the last 2 games, you got to wonder about his health and his abilities here in this game. Al Horford's getting up there in age, and again, these teams have played with just 1 day off here of late, and they could be worrying here. I'll look here for the Bucks to cover this one against the Boston Celtics. Guys, check out TonySpeaks.com. I'll have a 3-pack up there. My best bet from the NBA matched together with 2 best bets from Major League Baseball. Been doing well in baseball this season. A lot of units, so guys, check it out. Plus, should be 800 to 900 units of profit. We're still waiting for games to get graded here, but check me out over there at the site. You can remember, I'll have a 3-pack. Also have the long-term passes, my 3, 7, and 30 sports patch. You get all of my premium plays for that period of time. You select when you go over to my profile page and you make that purchase. You can also save some money using the promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll save you 20% off. All right. You can access my page. Click the link in the description below. Click the All Cappers tab. You'll find my page there and get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with the show. Now it's time for our recap. Let's recap the plays from tonight. Ramon got us started here with Orioles Tigers under 8. And he came with the Guardians Twins under a total of 8.5, and I'll be on the Bucks here at minus the 1.5 points. All right, that'll do it for this edition here of Opening Lines. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers in from TonySpace.com and deliver live free picks for the action here in prime for Saturday's action. So 10 p.m. Eastern Time, our Opening Line show will give you picks for Saturday's games. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our handicapping crew here for today. So Ramon joined me on the show. You guys have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk with you tomorrow.